Hello and welcome to another edition of the Munce Report, where we're going to preview a big weekend of racing for the team with runners at Doomben on Saturday, the Sunshine Coast tonight, and also Ipswich on Sunday. First of all, welcome to Chris and Justin Huxtable, the apprentice coming live from the stables. How's the morning been, lads?
Yeah, hello, Adam. Yeah, it's been pretty good. Up and about early as usual, and had about 4 jumping out this morning, so it was pretty hectic, but we've settled down now.
And Justin, you've been in form of late, few winners for yourself. How's things going at your end?
Yeah, chipping away, Adam. It's good to see the strike rate finally start to pick up, and it's good to see winners starting to come out of the stable.
Very good. All right, we'll talk about some of your winners shortly. Obviously, Chris, we seem to be doing this all too often, recapping the recent results, and obviously another great winner with Spirit Esprit on Wednesday.
Yeah, really, really pleased to see his horse finally break through for a win. He was very unlucky 2 starts back when he was very wide and was only narrowly beaten. But I think Larry, he knew the horse now how to ride him, and although the rail was out quite a fair way, he still was able to ride the horse very patiently and wait for the runs to come. And when they did come, the horse let go very quickly. So he's a good galloper, and he certainly, this prep, I'm sure there's a few more wins in store for him.
Yeah, and obviously the win continues the run of success you're having with the crop of 3-year-olds, the likes of Stampy, Scathing, Aljude as well. As a trainer, from trainer's point of view, what's the key to your success with some of these younger horses, getting them up and going?
I think with those horses you mentioned in particular, they'd been horses that had shown me ability right from the start, but were just probably a bit immature. They weren't really precocious 2-year-olds, and I just had to be a little bit patient, particularly with Aljude. Although she won early, like as a late 2-year-old, early 3-year-old, she was never really going to come into her own until now. And Stampy's just been a real marvel this prep. He's just gone from strength to strength, and obviously so is Scathing. He's improved out of sight, and Spirit Esprit, he's just been a good, honest galloper every time he goes to the races.
And Justin, obviously you've ridden a couple of those horses. Good winner with Stampy the other day, and also the last start winner Scathing. Just talk us through those horses and how the feel that they give you.
Yeah, I've been very lucky to be able to jump on a couple of nice 3-year-olds out of the stable, even throwing Smart Meteor into the mix. Between him, Scathing and Stampy, they're a very good bunch of 3-year-olds, and just even to be, when I got here late last year, to have a few rides on Scathing and to see him go out and come back this prep as an older horse. He's just gone from strength to strength, and it was no surprise seeing him win dominantly first up. And Smart Meteor, he's come back now, and he had a great prep last prep, finishing up in a real tough run in the Grand Prix. And to be able to snag the ride back on Scathing and have a real dominant win on Saturday was really impressive as well.
All right, and obviously you've had a bit of time now to settle into the stable. Give us the insight. What's the word? What's the boss like to work with, and how are you finding your time here in Queensland?
Yeah, I love Queensland. I remember the first day I walked in for work, Chris said he calls a spade, and he was bang on. He's pretty black and white, Chris. So what you give is what you get back. So he's pretty fair. He's a hard man, but you don't get much sleep either. Don't get much sleep.
Has he been cranky lately, or has he been happy with all the results?
No, he's pretty good at the moment. He's a bit. He had a bit of a patch last week where he was a bit touchy, but he's been pretty good. I think the success breeds good moods. Sure
does. And speaking of, hopefully there'll be some success heading into the weekend. As I mentioned, a big team of runners. So let's get into the preview. Doomben on Saturday. There's 3 runners engaged there. Race 3 is the cutest 2-year-old handicap, where Vital Source makes her debut with Ryan Wiggins aboard.
Yeah, well, she's a really nice filly, a headwood filly. Quite a lot of time for her, but she at the moment's going through a growing spurt. She's got very tall and very long, and probably Saturday is 13.50 first start in the race. So I'm not concerned about the 13.50, but I just think she's a filly who's probably going to be typical 3-year-old when you see a parade on Saturday. She'll parade well, but I think whatever she does on Saturday is going to be a lot more improvement in her as she gets older and more mature. But she's a really, really nice filly that I've got a lot of time for.
Okay, race 6 on the program sees last start winner Trevello stepping up to a Class 3 plate here over 11.10 metres. And Justin, you've drawn a gate here. The stable hasn't had much luck with the barriers of late, but barrier 2 for you on Trevello.
Yeah, we've had a bit of a sticky run with barriers. The handicappers haven't really been too fair to us, but I really like him. I really like him, especially from that draw. He'll jump and he'll put himself there. If he's in front or just behind the speed, I'm sure he'll find himself a lovely run, and hopefully he can sort of power away late like he did last start.
And Chris, just quickly, your thoughts on Trevello?
Yeah, I think he's pretty right with his assessment there. I mean, he's a very, very good galloper. Been plagued with issues in the past, but this prep, we've had a trouble-free prep, and he looks $1 million. So he's starting to sort of, I'm hoping he's going to start to aim up to the ability that he showed as an early 2 and 3 year old.
Very good. Well, the lucky last in the program's a benchmark 72, where the horse we've previously been talking about, Scathing. He's shooting for back-to-back wins in a monster field here. Another big field, which is a bit of a theme with these zones racing. What are your thoughts there, Justin?
Yeah, I was really happy that myself and my manager could convince Chris to run him in instead of the Gold Coast today. But he's definitely a horse that's on the up. I reckon this will just be another stepping stone through his time in this time. I reckon if we can overcome the barrier early and just get a nice run through transit just off the speed, I reckon he's going to take a power of beating late.
Chris, how do you think he measures up? Obviously, a big field and a step up for him.
Yeah, it is a big step up with older horses he's taking on and whatnot. But he did win with a big weight the other day at the Sunshine Coast quite impressively. So I think he's a progressive horse. A lot of these horses in this race tomorrow are sort of horses that have met their mark and hit their rating, and probably they've got ability, but there's probably not a lot of upside with someone. Whereas I think he's a young horse on the up. I think he'll put himself in a good competitive spot, and he should race very well.
Very good. Well, that's the Doomben meeting. Tonight at the Sunshine Coast, the stable has 3 runners heading up the highway. A lot of the horses that missed a run last week after the meeting was abandoned due to the rain. So race 2 is Phoenix, who resumes in a Class 1 handicap over 1,000, and he trialled well, but has drawn wide here. And Justin, you're aboard Phoenix.
Yeah, it's probably just another fact of overcoming the barriers. I think we're coming out of 1,000 shoot, aren't we?
Yeah.
We're coming out of 1,000 shoot. There's a fair bit of time there to make a decision, just how we jumps out of the barriers, we'll predict where we'll be. But if we get away clean and finds a nice spot, like he has been known to roll to the front and dictate from there. I wanted him doing that. It's my first winner in Brisbane, actually, this horse. Yeah.
Yeah, it was too.
Yeah, so I think I bounced him out and we led on him that day. I couldn't really hold him, to be honest. So if he can do that today, or if we just sort of give him a bit of easy time in behind him and see what he can do late, but I'm sure he'll run a nice race. He definitely looks well.
And Chris, you've mentioned before just on Phoenix that he is a horse you think has some ability.
Oh yeah, he can go. But he's another 3-year-old that's just needed a little bit of time. I think tonight probably personally I think they might go a little bit quick for him tonight. He might get back off a little bit, but I think you'll see him hitting the line pretty well late.
Very good. Race 5, and there are 2 runners engaged here. Twerk resumes off the back of a trial win, and the Carpenter also resumes, but is drawn wide. Yeah,
well, the Carpenter's he's won 2 races. He's a very good galloper on his day. He's got a bit of weight there to carry tonight, but they'll probably, in my opinion, be a little bit sharp for him early. I think he'll probably get back off him a bit, but if Ryan is able to give him a chance to carry his weight and travel up in behind him and get to the right part of the track, he's certainly going to be the closer. He'll be the one finishing off the upward late. And the day he won at Caloundra, he's sectional for very, very sharp. So he likes the track. It just depends on where he gets to in the run as to how far back and how much time you've got to give him. Twerk, on the other hand, she's drawn beautifully in barrier 3 with Larry on board. Trial, like I've never seen her trial last time with young Bella on it. And certainly since then she hasn't gone backwards. So I would like to think that she's going to be just in behind the speed somewhere. And if Larry happened to get the right breaks, from the furlong line, I wouldn't be surprised to see her run a cheeky race.
Okay, and the final run for the weekend is Moonshiner, who's entered for a 2-year-old maiden at the Ipswich meeting on Sunday. How's he shaping up heading into this race?
Yeah, he's a quirky little bloke, this Moonshiner. He's got the ability there, but I just don't think the penny's fully dropped with him just yet. He can gallop, and that's the reason I'm running in the 1350 first up, because I thought the 1200s would just be too sharp for him. He'd be a waste of time. He'd get back off the bit and get lost and wouldn't learn anything. He goes to 1350. He'll be able to bounce and put himself there right on the speed. I believe he's fit enough to go to the races. Whether he's fit enough to win over 1350 first up's a question mark. But he does look well and he looks fit enough. So I wouldn't be surprised to see him run a nice race.
And this is obviously the first runner that you're testing the waters here with, given he's running in the southwest metro zone at Ipswich. So you're testing the waters there with how that all pans out.
Yeah, well, they've opened that option up for us. So, we can take these horses to the races that suit them. I struggled to find a maiden that really suited Moonshiner. So when this race popped up, I thought it was a good starting point for you to go forward for Ipswich Prep.
All right, guys. Well, that's the preview for this weekend. A big weekend of racing with a number of runners and some good chances there. So good luck to you both.
Good on you. Thanks, Adam.
Thanks, Adam.